This is the story of the Alb of St. Ildephonsus in the Miracles of Our Lady by Gonzalo de Bercio. There was a certain archbishop in the city of Toledo who was named Ildephonsus, very religious and distinguished by good works, who among other good works greatly loved Mary, the Holy Mother of God, and as he was able, honored her with all reverence. In her praise he wrote a distinguished volume about her most holy virginity in an elegant style. It so delighted that the same holy and perpetual Virgin, the Mother of God, that she appeared to him holding the same book in her hands, and gave him thanks for such good work. Truly desiring to honor her more exaltedly, he caused her feast to be celebrated once a year, on the octave before the festival of Nativity Sunday, so that in this way clearly, if the feast of Annunciation Sunday is omitted from the time around the Passion and the Resurrection of the Lord, it can fittingly be restored to the foresaid day under our own feast. This seemed to him fitting enough, that formerly the feast of the Holy Mary, Mother of God, was moved, out of whom God came into the world, born a human. This feast, confirmed in a great council, is celebrated throughout the region in many churches. Therefore, the Holy Mother of God appeared to him again while he was sitting in the bishop's seat, beside the altar, and gave him a vestment, which we call a priestly alb, saying to him, "My son, I give you this vestment from God's paradise, which you will clothe yourself for God and my feast, and you will sit in this seat when it pleases you to sit there. But I know most certainly that except for you, no one will be able to sit in this seat or put on this vestment without punishment, which if someone presumes to do, he will not escape the just vengeance of God." After the Holy Mother of God said these things, she took leave of him and left him with the vestment which she had brought. He very joyfully used it in the service of God and his mother, St. Mary, and grew daily in the exercise of good works. After this, he happily passed on to the Lord, giving to his successor a most beautiful example of how to honor God's mother. After his death, a certain cleric named Syagrius, until the time of the canon of the city, was consecrated archbishop, scorning the observance of his predecessor. Indeed, deceived by hostile cunning, he sat down in the foresaid seat against the prohibition of the Holy Virgin Mary, and wishing to put on the holy vestment, said, "As I am a man, so I know my predecessor also to have been a man. Why therefore would I not be vested like him, who was clothed with the same vestment with which he performed the same duty which I, a prelate, must now perform?" After saying this, he put upon himself the holy vestment. But immediately God took vengeance on his presumption, and he fell down untouched but dead, tightly gripped to death by this same vestment. Seeing this, those who were there at the time were gripped with a great trembling, and bore away the sacred vestment that the unworthy one had taken, and deposited it in the church treasury, where it is held safe. Thus the Holy Mother of God honored the blessed Ildephonsus, who held her with honor, but truly she punished the presumption of Syagrius with death, showing that if someone will honor her, he will have God's thanks and our own too.